Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 1 of Actually Additions, the Modpack, or AAtMtM for short. Today, we're just going to do some of the basic, starter gathering stuff, so let's get to it. Now, I did add in ore excavation. In fact, let's just go up the limit a little bit, because I think the base limit is really small. That's not that bad. I guess that's fine. So this is a quest-based mod pack created by Ellpeck, who actually created the Actually Additions mod. So this is designed as a kind of tutorial to show you all the things that Actually Additions can do. Because most people, Actually Additions is in a ton of mod packs. You've probably seen it before, you've probably used parts of it before. So this here is just designed to show you everything else you can do with it. And since it is made from the author himself, it's got a lot of information in it. So this is what I would consider more of a skyblock world, as in there are no resources to gather, really. It's all about creating themselves. So what I will say though is Actually Additions is not designed to be used as a resource generating thing. So there are custom recipes added in to help get around that problem. So as per usual, we're going to start with getting a little bit of wood. Why does that seem so low? That's alright. I have no saplings? Tree, be nice to me. Give me saplings. Thank you. That was, pretty close there. Actually, I still have one down here. So, to start off, let's just jump in here. Get a sapling, it'll give us some bone meal and oak. So there is no twerk or anything like that. This is a very small mod pack. There's not a whole lot of extra mods in there. So let's get some wood. We can get a crafting table on a stick and a stone pickaxe. Now, a lot of people don't realize this is in packs, because if Actually Additions is in there, this is in there. It's just a crafting table and a sign. It's all wood, and you get yourself a portable 3x3 crafting grid. Of course, it takes up an inventory slot, but that's fine. So what I'm going to do now is get a little bit of wood. Or not wood. Cobble. Cobble so we can make a furnace, so we can make some charcoal, so we can make some torches. And that's precisely why we need some torches. So this has the overlays. F7 will bring up red X's if there's the ability for a mob to spawn there. Let's just hook up a few of these. I always start with 2 wood planks because 1 plank is 1.5 items. So 2 planks will get you 3 items. Not the most efficient, but Let's get a little more cobble so we can make a set of tools up. Alright. That should be good. So now if you make your usual tools, your pickaxe, your hoe, your shovel, your axe, and your sword, and then you combine them all in the crafting grid, you'll get an all-in-one tool, an AIoT, all-in-one. So that is basically the same as, well, all the tools combined, except it's just one tool. It has good durability, so I love using it for the early game stuff. Now, since this is actually additions, it adds tiny coal and tiny charcoal. So a piece of charcoal will smelt at 8 items in a furnace, and it converts into 8 tiny charcoals, which will each smelt 1 item. So it's a way to smelt exactly what you need without wasting resources. I'm going to take 8 of those and make some tiny torches with them. These are similar to regular torches, except they will not produce as much light. So let's see here. What is a regular torch? 16 or something? Or 14? I think it's 14, and this is 12. I think it's like 2 lower. Actually, this will be easy to check because it gives us some torches here. Just put it right here. Yeah, so it's 12 instead of 14. So it's just a little lower, not a drastic amount lower. And if you're going to remove grass, make sure you till it first, because then you can get worms. Oh, and if you're not familiar, this is very similar to the biomes that you'll see in regular packs with actually additions in them. They're just underground. It's usually grass. Where'd that sapling go? Did I just miss it? Oh well. It's usually grass and a tree or two and a few crystals. This is way more crystals than usual. I'm going to pick up a few of these because there's a quest right... Oh, we just finished it. Get 16 of them. We need to get 8 Inori or Restonia. Inori is going to be the white ones, and Restonia is going to be the red ones. So let's pick some of these up. That should be good. Now this recipe I believe is new. Yeah, because I believe the original recipe is 9 shards. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not 2. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go gather some more wood up. Just going to plant a bone meal and cut it down, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, and we're back. So, I've been doing a little clearing out area. You know, just breaking stuff down. But my inventory is almost full. So, let's start off with making ourselves a great storage thing. So, you know, usually you have your traditional, you know, double chest, whatever. They're not that great. But since we have actually additions, we can take oak wood, surround it with sticks, corners are wood, that'll make a casing, and it's going to be wood and chests. And that'll make a small storage crate. And look how much that can hold. That is so much better than chests. I have so much junk. Now let's just get rid of all of it. That's good. So my tool broke when I was clearing out. So another nice thing about actually additions is the materials. So black quartz, Inori, Restonia, all those other Palis, Amratic, there's the Dimetine, whatever. They can all be used to make tools, and they're not bad at all. So if we just make our normal tools using black quartz instead of cobble, we can also combine those together and get another all-in-one tool. But this one's going to have a lot more durability, and it's going to be faster, have a higher mining level, all that good stuff. You can even use this to make yourself a set of armor. Right here. So this is what? 3, 6. I think that's a little bit better than iron armor. Because that's 2, 6, 5, and 2. And this is 3, 6, 5, and 3. So it's just a tiny bit better. And this is black quartz. This is the basic actually additions thing that you need to get started with. In this pack we just get it from mining cobble, but usually you would find black quartz ore and smelt it down. So look how much better that is. So basically now we can always use black quartz, and I believe this has a mining level of diamond, so similar to iron. But let's talk about some other niceties. A bowl. Basic Minecraft bowl, nothing special. But what you can do with this is it'll act like an early game bucket. So you can pick up water. Now, when you do this, hold your shift key or sneak, whatever you set it to. Pick it up and do not let go. You'll be slow, sure, but trust me, don't let go. You just gotta make it over here. So once I get a little closer, all right, so I'm going to let go of sneak now. So I'm just standing here, not doing anything. Got my bowl. Oh, so standing seems okay-ish, but when you start walking around a little, now it's just going to be nice. Eventually, it'll spill all over the floor, causing a mess. So when you're walking around with it, make sure to hold sneak, and that'll prevent it from spilling out. It's a great way of moving water before you get iron. Alright, so I got a couple seeds. What I wanted to do was plant them and make more. Actually, I'm going to let this grass spread. Yeah, totally. I'm only going to do a little bit over here. Grass is a little harder to get, because you need grass to get the worms. I'm going to plant a few of these. Yeah, sure, a couple of them. A little bit of flax. Oh, flax. Great way of getting string. I don't have any canola, do I? No, no canola. Let's see if we can get some real quick. That's going to be stingy. Alright. Well, I'm going to have to bone meal the grass for that then. Clear that out. Alright, so let's, well, diving right in. Combine some crystals. You should have all the materials necessary to create an atomic reconstructor. So we're going to need a few more sticks, I believe. But let's get to it. Make an iron casing, which is traditionally made out of iron instead of Inori. So the recipes are a little different, but... So we have an atomic reconstructor, but we don't really have any way of using it yet. I'm going to put it here for now. I don't even think we can make a redstone torch. No, not yet. That's fine. Oh, it gives us one. Oh, thank you, Ellpeck. Thank you. So by default, when you put these things down, they are redstone mode deactivation. What this means is as soon as you start giving it power, it's going to keep firing the laser. Whether you want it to or not, whether you need it to or not, it's just going to do it. So if you take a torch and you right click it, it'll switch it to pulse mode. Pulse mode means you can give it a redstone signal to make it fire. Easiest way to do that is I'm just going to create a pressure plate, throw that down here, and so now when I want it to fire, I could just say throw an item there. It'll trigger it. The beam will hit the pressure plate, so it'll stop right here. So that'll be perfectly fine. This is what I'm talking about. There are custom recipes here to create worms into sheep and cows. I don't think I have... No, I definitely don't have enough. So I'm going to have to let the grass grow. And come back to that later. Now, the manual. This is usually given to you whenever you create or obtain your first actually additions item. So if you're in a new pack and you create a storage drawer, it'll give you a manual for free. What's nice about the manual though is you usually don't need it. So if you look up, say, this all-in-one tool in JEI, there's going to be a tab for the manual itself, which will give you the brief bits of it, and then you can click the little button here to actually open up to it. So it's got good integration in JEI without actually using the book itself. That's how I usually use it. But let's make this. Oh, can we make a leaf eating generator? Oh man, it's so weird seeing some of these recipes like this. This is usually gold nuggets. And this is usually, oh, okay, we can convert back and forth between crystals, okay. Let's start with the regular coal generator though. Because that's gonna be just fine for me. Nori, I need more sticks. Let's get another casing. And then there we go. I'm going to plop this down right next to the atomic reconstructor to start with. And just give it a, I don't know, a few pieces of charcoal. It'll push over the power into the atomic reconstructor. Let's make a little more. Alright, so we got power. That means we can we make this now? So we need to get blue, green. Do we have any of those? We've got the green. Oh, blue is yeah, the payless. We need the cyan stuff. It's so far away, come closer. There we go, that'll work. Light blue. So you can also use, like, I believe Emratic is the best for your tools. And it makes really good armor too. 4, 9, 9, and 6. The empowered stuff is slightly better. Or not. Weird, it's actually worse. But I believe that's better than diamond armor. Yeah, so a good way to get armor. And if you have Tinker's Construct in the pack you're playing, not in this one specifically, but usually these can be used as materials for your tools. Alright, so what were we making? Lens of the miner. Payless. Glass. Oh, so we need sand. Sand, we're gonna get gravel through the reconstructor, which is cobble. Okay. Let's grab, I don't know. That's probably a huge waste of power. Oh. Let's just do 8. Melt that up. Gravel I wanted so I could make more dirt. So it's just 2 dirt, 2 gravel. It'll get you coarse dirt. Take your coarse dirt, you put it down. Then you take a hoe and you till it. And then it'll turn into regular dirt. Then you can pick it up. And you can do it all over again. So basically, you're turning cobblestone into dirt. At least in this case. Usually it's gravel into dirt. Just gonna toss that away and deal with it later. How's our glass looking? Pretty good. Oh, just for now, it's a little cheaty, but if you do add ore excavation, you can change the exhaustion level to 0. I upped the limit too because it wasn't getting down the whole tree. So it's basically free ore excavation. It's just a quality of life thing. Makes things faster. Alright. Got our glass. So we should be able to make... There was another tree in the background. Lens. And we're missing shade. Right here. And this is so weird getting into some technology on the first episode. Okay, I'm gonna need another reconstructor. But we'll put it here for now. Let's see. Coal? That's not nice. We make lava. How are we supposed to get lava? Lava factory. Ooh, that's a lot. We need iron. Okay, so no, we can't. Coal again. Is that all it makes? Is coal? Why are you being mean to me? Was that black quartz? Oh, there's some iron, finally. There we go. So I think I'll just have to do that a lot. Let's see here. Do we have a crusher? Is this possible? Maybe. Okay, let me go collect more crystals, and then I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so I got a few things. We might be a little ahead of ourselves. I was looking ahead in the automation. So the crusher's here. It wants us to automate the stuff first, which is perfectly fine with me. So let's start with that. We're going to need a placer and a breaker. Do I have the stuff with me? We need 2 oils. Blue. Get a piece of payless, and what's the other one? Void. We got that. Alright. There we go. Placer and a breaker. So the easiest way, I guess, is going to be... I'm going to place the stuff here and break the stuff here. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sure. And it gives us redstone for automation. For now, let me make a piece of stone. Make a stone button. And then let's try this out real quick. We pass a redstone signal through here. Yes, we can. Alright, so this will go... You... Alright, so we need to place it, shoot the laser, then break it. And this button's not going to work. Oh, no, it might. Okay, just for now, let me turn these. Why are you still lit up? Maybe we need more of a delay here. It looks like it might work. Alright, let's test this out. It's so weird doing some basic automation in the first episode. Oh, it's so nice though. Alright, so theoretically, if we give this placer... Oh, right, yeah. Thank you for wasting my thing. Actually, I guess this doesn't need to be like that. We can always place. So all we need to do is... Actually, no, we'll do that, and you get a delay. You're on pulse mode, you're on deactivation mode, so this should be good. You'll always place. And if we hit the button, there we go. Hey, that's not that bad. Except it's coal again. So we hit it. Hey, it's nothing too fancy, but, you know, it's a good starting point. Hey, look at that lapis. More coal for you. Need iron, though. And we're out of stone. Yeah. Alright, let's make a furnace. Can we? We have the stuff. We should be good. This one... Need more sticks, okay. Let's get a couple furnaces. I'm going to keep my manual one just for now, just in case. Alright, go here. This is for you. Split, sure. Well, we don't have power to split. There we go. Now we got stone. So we need to... Where are lasers? They're over here. We're getting there. Oh, there's the crate. I was a little ahead again. Alright, what's this one? Lens of color. Changes color of wool, glass, and other dyeable blocks. Lens of detonation. Uses a fair bit of CF to create a big fiery explosion. Not recommended directly in the middle of your base. That sounds like a challenge. Not doing it though. Definitely not. League of Legends. The feeder, when supplied with wheat, will automatically cause any animals around it to breed. Create that army. See, that's a block I never used before. When supplied with wheat. So I wonder if it works for chickens with wheat. That'd be cool. We'll try it out. Soon, not now. Alright, but let's throw this in here. We need a better way of automating this. There's no redstone clock, is there? Yeah, I don't know. I guess we do a vanilla circuit. Not that I really remember how offhand, but... Or we can run a comparator out of this. We can't make a comparator, can we? No. Oh well, I'll play with that some other time. That's a pretty good start. We got a small basic automation over here going. So let's call it there for now. Next time we'll get more into power and other machines. So that's it for the first episode. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I highly recommend checking out the pack. It's just a good way of gaining knowledge for a single mod without being overwhelmed with everything else. So we'll just see you next time. Bye bye.